Hello and welcome, future civil servants, to today's comprehensive daily current affairs session, specifically designed to aid your UPSC preparation. As we begin, let's take a glance at the diverse range of topics we'll be covering, from the recent Tamil Nadu election results 2026, which holds significance for our polity and governance segment, to the statement by a top government lawyer regarding the ED's investigative approach, touching upon our understanding of the judiciary and law enforcement. We'll also delve into the passing of Dijo Kappan, an activist for consumer rights, and Tim Cook's optimism about Apple's growth in India, which pertains to our economy and international relations. Given the proximity to your exams, it's crucial to stay updated on such developments. Please take notes and feel free to check the comments section for practice questions related to these topics, enhancing your analytical skills for the mains exam. Evelyn Sharma, a well-known Bollywood actress, has announced her separation from her husband Tushar Bindi after 5 years of marriage. This news has garnered significant attention in the media and among fans. The couple has emphasized their commitment to co-parenting their 2 children and maintaining a respectful, lifelong friendship. The importance of this news lies in its reflection of the evolving social landscape in India. With increasing instances of divorce and separation, the concept of family and relationships is undergoing a significant transformation. This shift is largely driven by changing social norms, economic independence, and the rise of individualism. According to the National Family Health Survey, NFHS 2019-21, the divorce rate in India has increased, with approximately 1.3% of married women and 1.2% of married men having experienced divorce. Key details of this development include Evelyn Sharma's statement, where she confirmed the separation and highlighted the couple's focus on co-parenting. The couple has 2 children, and their decision to separate has been amicable. This news is significant for UPSC aspirants, particularly in the context of Paper 2 of the mains examination, which covers social issues and social justice. The topic of family and relationships is an important aspect of the syllabus, and aspirants should be aware of the changing social dynamics and their implications on Indian society. From a UPSC perspective, this news is relevant to the topic of social justice and empowerment of women and children. The concept of co-parenting is an important aspect of family law, and aspirants should be aware of the relevant provisions of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955 and the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act 2015. Aspirants should also be familiar with the National Policy for Women 2016, which emphasizes the importance of empowering women and promoting gender equality. The impact of this news on Indian society is multifaceted.
On one hand, it reflects the growing independence and autonomy of women in India. On the other hand, it also highlights the challenges faced by families and children in the event of separation or divorce. From a policy perspective, the government has implemented various schemes to support women and children, including the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme and the Poshan Abhiyan. The government's role in addressing issues related to family and relationships is crucial. The Ministry of Women and Child Development has launched various initiatives to promote women's empowerment and child welfare. The Supreme Court of India has also played a significant role. In other news, recently, Additional Solicitor General S.V. Raju stated that the Enforcement Directorate, or ED, should not stop investigating when main charges fail. This statement is significant in the context of money laundering prosecutions, where predicate offenses often form the foundation of the case. The ED is a law enforcement agency responsible for enforcing economic laws, including the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, or PMLA. The issue of money laundering has gained prominence in recent years, with several high-profile cases being investigated by the ED. One such case is the alleged irregularities in the Delhi excise policy, where Aam Aadmi Party national convener Arvind Kejriwal is among the accused. The case has seen parallel proceedings in predicate offenses and under the PMLA, with legal debates centering on how developments in one affect the other. On February 27, 2026, a Delhi trial court discharged former Chief Minister Kejriwal, AP leader Manish Sisodia, and 21 others in the Delhi excise policy case, citing lack of evidence. ASG Raju outlined a strategy that includes fresh probes, legal challenges, and intervention against possible collusion. He argued that the ED should not treat acquittals or discharges as the end of the road, but instead should adopt a calibrated response. This approach is crucial in cases where the predicate offense is acquitted or discharged, but the ED still has evidence of money laundering. The PMLA ties the offense of money laundering to the existence of proceeds of crime, which in turn depends on a scheduled or predicate offense. This topic is relevant to the UPSC syllabus, particularly in the areas of polity and governance and economy. Aspirants should be aware of the PMLA and its provisions, as well as the role of the ED in enforcing economic laws. In the prelims, questions may be asked about the PMLA, the ED, and their functions. In the mains, aspirants may be required to analyze the impact of money laundering on the Indian economy and the role of the government in preventing it. The government has implemented several policies and schemes to prevent money laundering, including the PMLA and the Know Your Customer, or KYC norms. The ED plays a crucial role in enforcing these laws and investigating cases of money laundering.
The Supreme Court has also played a significant role in interpreting the PMLA and its provisions. Aspirants should be aware of the judicial pronouncements on the PMLA and their implications for the ED's investigations. In the future, the ED's approach to... Now, let's turn our attention to... Social activist Dijo Kappan, a champion of consumer rights, has passed away at the age of 68 in Pala, Kottayam. He was a member of the Edamattam Kappal family and was active in student politics as a leader of the Kerala Student Congress, the campus wing of the Kerala Congress. This news is significant as it highlights the importance of consumer rights and awareness in India. Dijo Kappan's work in this field has been instrumental in protecting the rights of consumers and farmers. Dijo Kappan founded the Center for Consumer Education in 1988, which aimed at protecting the rights of consumers and farmers. He led several legal battles as the trustee of the center, including notable cases such as the hike in electricity charges and road tax, waste management crisis in Kochi, and inconveniences caused by display of advertisement boards on public roads. He also led a prolonged battle against the hurdles in allowing insurance claims to victims of road accidents. These efforts demonstrate his commitment to social justice and consumer protection. For UPSC aspirants, this news is relevant to the topics of consumer rights, social justice, and public administration. In the prelims exam, questions may be asked about the Consumer Protection Act 2019 or the role of non-governmental organizations in promoting consumer awareness. In the mains exam, aspirants may be required to analyze the impact of consumer protection laws on Indian society or discuss the challenges faced by consumer rights activists in India. Related syllabus topics include Indian polity, social justice, and governance. The passing of Dijo Kappan highlights the importance of consumer protection in India. With the increasing number of consumer complaints and disputes, the need for effective consumer protection laws and awareness campaigns is more pressing than ever. The government has implemented various policies and schemes to promote consumer protection, including the Consumer Protection Act 2019 and the National Consumer Helpline. However, more needs to be done to address the challenges faced by consumers in India. The government's role in promoting consumer protection is crucial. The Consumer Protection Act 2019 provides for the establishment of the Central Consumer Protection Authority, which is responsible for regulating consumer markets and promoting consumer awareness. The government has also launched various initiatives, such as the National Consumer Helpline, to provide assistance to consumers. Aspirants should remember that consumer protection is an important aspect of social justice and public administration in India. In conclusion, the passing of Dijo Kappan is a significant. Next up,
Apple Chief Executive Officer Tim Cook has expressed his enthusiasm about the Indian market, calling it a huge opportunity for the tech giant. This statement was made during Apple's second quarter 2026 earnings call on April 30th, 2026. Cook's remarks highlight the significance of India as a key market for Apple, with the country being the second largest smartphone market and the third largest PC market in the world. The growth of the Indian market is a significant development, driven by the country's large and growing middle class, increasing internet penetration, and the government's efforts to promote digitalization. The Indian government's initiatives, such as the Digital India program, have created a favorable environment for tech companies to invest and expand in the country. Additionally, the government's policies, including the Make in India initiative and the Production Linked Incentive (PLI) scheme, have encouraged companies like Apple to set up manufacturing units in India. According to Tim Cook, Apple has been focused on the Indian market for a while, and the company is now looking to capitalize on the country's growth potential. The Indian smartphone market is expected to continue growing, with estimates suggesting that it will reach 500 million users by 2027. This presents a significant opportunity for Apple to increase its market share in the country. As of 2026, Apple's market share in India is around 5%, with the company aiming to increase this share through its expansion plans. This development is relevant to the UPSC syllabus, particularly in the context of the Economy and International Relations papers. The growth of the Indian market and the expansion of foreign companies like Apple are important topics for prelims, with potential MCQ points related to India's economic growth, foreign investment, and the impact of government policies. For mains, this topic can be analyzed from multiple perspectives, including the impact on India's economy, the environment, and society. Aspirants can explore the benefits and challenges of foreign investment, the role of government policies, and the potential consequences for Indian industries and workers. The Indian government has played a crucial role in promoting the growth of the tech industry, with policies like the National Policy on Electronics 2019, NPE 2019, and the Information Technology Act 2000. The government's efforts to promote digitalization and encourage foreign investment have created a favorable environment for companies like Apple to invest in India. The government's role in regulating the tech industry, ensuring data protection, and promoting innovation will be Shifting gears to the Tamil Nadu election results for 2026 are set to be announced on May 4th, following the voting that took place across all 234 assembly constituencies on April 23rd. This event is significant as it will decide who forms the next government in one of India's most politically significant states.
The state saw a strong voter turnout of over 85%, indicating deep interest in the political process, especially in a state known for its active and engaged electorate. The Election Commission of India, led by the Chief Election Commissioner, oversaw the entire polling process under tight security and careful logistical arrangements. This election is part of a larger series of state assembly elections that also included Assam, West Bengal, Kerala, and the Union Territory of Puducherry, all of which went to polls in April 2026. The high turnout in Tamil Nadu, with over 85% of voters participating, reflects the importance of these elections in shaping the political landscape of the state and the country. Key details to note include the date of voting, April 23rd, and the date of result announcement, May 4th. The Election Commission of India, or ECI, has been instrumental in ensuring the smooth conduct of these elections, adhering to the principles outlined in the Representation of the People Act 1951 and the Constitution of India, particularly Article 324, which deals with the superintendence, direction, and control of elections. For UPSC aspirants, this event is relevant to both the prelims and mains examinations, particularly under the Polity and Governance section of the syllabus. Questions related to the Election Commission of India, the electoral process, and state assembly elections can be expected in the prelims. In the mains, aspirants may be required to analyze the impact of state elections on national politics, the role of the Election Commission, and the significance of high voter turnout in a democratic setup. The outcome of these elections will have significant implications for various stakeholders, including political parties, the state government, and the citizens of Tamil Nadu. A high voter turnout can indicate a desire for change or affirmation of the current government's policies. The results will also reflect the effectiveness of the Election Commission of India in conducting free and fair elections, a cornerstone of Indian democracy. The government's role through the Election Commission of India has been crucial in ensuring the integrity and transparency of the electoral process. The use of electronic voting machines, or EVMs, and the implementation of. Also making headlines today, the Congress has slammed Home Minister Amit Shah for remaining silent on the demands of the Ladakhi people for statehood, sixth schedule status, and protection of land and employment during his visit to Ladakh on May 1, 2026. This development is significant as it highlights the long-standing aspirations of the people of Ladakh, a region that has been a point of contention between India and its neighboring countries. The demands of the Ladakhi people are rooted in their desire for greater autonomy and protection of their unique cultural and linguistic identity.
The region of Ladakh has a distinct history, with India's first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, visiting the area in July 1949. Since then, the region has undergone significant changes, including the reorganization of the state of Jammu and Kashmir in 2019, which led to Ladakh being designated as a union territory. The Congress General Secretary in charge communications, Jairam Ramesh, has criticized the Home Minister's silence on the issue, stating that he is basking in the glory of the Piparwa relics while ignoring the genuine concerns of the local population. This issue is relevant to the UPSC syllabus, particularly in the context of Indian polity and governance, as it pertains to the demands for statehood and sixth schedule status. The sixth schedule of the Indian Constitution provides for the administration and control of scheduled areas and tribes, and the granting of such status would imply a significant degree of autonomy for the region. Aspirants should note that this topic may be relevant for both prelims and mains, with potential questions on the sixth schedule, Article 244 of the Constitution, and the concept of union territories. From an analytical perspective, the demands of the Ladakhi people highlight the complexities of regional aspirations and the need for the government to balance competing interests. The issue also underscores the importance of effective governance and the need for the government to engage with local populations to address their concerns. The Home Minister's visit to Ladakh and his silence on the issue may be seen as an attempt to placate the local population, but it also underscores the need for a more nuanced approach to addressing the region's unique challenges. The government's role in this issue is critical, as it must balance the competing demands of various stakeholders, including the local population, political parties, and neighboring countries. The government must also consider the implications of granting statehood or sixth schedule status to the region, including. In today's session, we covered 6 significant stories, ranging from celebrity news to important developments in law, activism, business, and politics, including the Tamil Nadu election results 2026. To recap, we discussed Evelyn Sharma's separation, the government lawyer's stance on ED investigations, the passing of consumer rights activist Dijo Kappan, Tim Cook's statement on Apple's growth in India, and the upcoming election results. Key points to remember include the government's stance on ED investigations, the significance of consumer rights activism, and the growing importance of India in global business. For a detailed analysis, refer to the PDF notes available in the description. Practice related previous year questions to reinforce your understanding. Stay motivated and focused on your preparation journey. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for daily updates.
We wish you success in your UPSC preparation and look forward to guiding you throughout.